Well, hello everyone, Takuya here, and welcome back to a Hearts of Iron 4 video. Yes, my friends, we are back in the original world of Hearts of Iron 4, but this video is going to be a little bit something different than what we usually do. The majority of you who are looking at the screen are probably not seeing anything that is very much different, but if you look at the bottom here, you're going to notice that the numbers with Avalanche V 1.12.14, all that jazz, yeah, that doesn't really match up to the normal version if any of you also already have this game. And the reason for that is because we are playing on the new patch that was released, or rather, I say new patch, it is the open beta patch. So there is no problem with me making this video, and it even says it in here that they don't really seem to care about what it is that we post about anything on the forums, but I really wanted to open this up for a very specific reason, because I don't normally play betas on here unless it's for like a new DLC or anything like that, so why the hell am I doing this now? Well, my friends, that is because there are some major changes that are coming to Hearts of Iron 4 that potentially could change the entire meta of what it is that we know, at least for certain nations, and I had an idea seeing this that is, well, possibly super exploity. There is a massive list of changes that is coming to the game. Air is huge in and of itself, but there is one specific thing that I noticed on land that I really wanted to try, and that is, if you noticed, in land, super heavy tanks are now support units. You can no longer use them as mainline battalions, which is honestly something that if you use heavy tanks as mainline troops, like in your standard battalions, it doesn't really make sense. This is not something that you're normally able to use at all. So why is this important? Well, I'm going to show how we can use super heavies to completely break the balance of everything in this damn game. In order to do so, that means that we're going to need to use a nation that actually has some bonuses specifically towards super heavies, of which there really aren't that many. The latest one to release anything that actually does that is going to be Italy, so for the purpose of this video, that is what we are going to use, and I can't really imagine that this is not going to be used to super exploity shit in multiplayer. In fact, I really would want to show this in a multiplayer game that I do in the future, but I'm pretty sure that by me making this video right now, then all the people that follow me and play in my Discord with me on Saturdays are well, they're going to know exactly what it is that I'm planning at that time. Anyway, let's dive into it. Italy, 1936, the little brother of Germany where everything kind of goes to shit. You know what? We're going to go ahead and turn off historical AI because I'm pretty sure that doesn't really matter here in this case. I would keep it on, but you know what? I'm looking for a little bit of a spicy world. First things first, here we are with Italy. Let's go ahead and get our research slots out of the way. We're going to need research, and we're going to need a lot of production because that's going to be very vital for us. And aircraft are also going to be super important, which now includes air-launched torpedoes, which is pretty cool. I love how it has that. Here's a thing you have to research. Along with armor-piercing bombs that are oh my god, that is nice. But I get ahead of myself. We're getting a little bit distracted here. There's a couple things we need to do from the very beginning. Similar to a playthrough that I did before, we are actually going to be going down the papal route, which means that all the stuff, puppets, we don't actually need any of that. We're going to go ahead and release all this other stuff from Eritrea and everything else. And from that, I'm also going to release Croatia, but I realized that one of the things I could have done earlier is that I can release as a puppet, but I can still retain the states with my cores, which means that I'm only going to release this little province here. I'm not actually going to release anything over here, which gives me another tiny free puppet that I can work with. It's going to give me some military factories, among other things. Libya, go ahead and release. Somalia, go ahead and release. And boom, that's 4 puppets right off the bat that's going to be able to boost our industry as they develop themselves. Construction-wise, we're going to need a lot of factories over time, so we are going to go ahead and get all of our civilian factories done out of the way in order to be able to boost our industry up as much as possible. And then military-wise, we're going to need a decent amount of guns. We're going to need support equipment. We do not need any basic light tank chassis. That's pointless. And pretty much that is all that we are going to need here for a while. There's only one division that we're going to be using here at the end, so we don't really need all that much in the way of various types of equipment, but I'm not spoiling that just yet, so damn it, don't skip through the video. But we will at least lead an air force, so we're going to make sure that we are actually producing stuff for that. And with that, let's go ahead and get things started. We are actually not going to choose a focus right off the bat because we want a little bit of time to pass so that we can choose a very specific decision. Withdraw from Ethiopia. There's the logistics issue bypass, so we don't have to worry about that either, but this will allow us to get stuff done here quicker. There we go, 15 political power. Go ahead and withdraw from Ethiopia. And Ethiopia accepts the Italian peace officer, which of course was a staggering failure and horrible for us, and that's going to allow us to change things rapidly, which means it's time to convene the Grand Council and go ahead and decide what it is that our future is going to be. You all already know that we're going down the papal path, as I said earlier, and I realized as saying this that I haven't actually done the straight monarchist Italy path yet, but if the thing that I'm thinking works actually works, then oh buddy, there is literally no reason to do so. Go ahead and put all of our troops into one single force. and just have them all pick up over here in order to be able to do things. Yeah, we got humiliated in Africa. You know what? Frickin' deal with it. Grand Council is convened. Excellent. That means next step on here. It is time to depose of Mussolini, which is going to boost our political power, and we need to get this built up here as much as possible so that we can start getting monarchism turning. I really hope, for the love of God, that even though I turned off ahistorical, that things don't go south for me. I'm already Italy. You can't really get much worse, I think. Oh, Germany already going into a civil war, which means that we're going to get spicy up there. And okay, we can't do monarchist Italy yet because it requires that we have a political advisor up here. There he is, staunch monarchist. Wait a couple little days, get that boosted, and boom, activate that, and then we can start focusing on stuff for our economy, because oh boy, are we going to need a lot of that. So, first things first, Italian highways, then we are going to beeline down a whole series of different things over here in order to be able to boost up our civilian industry, because we are not planning on doing anything for years. Simultaneously, all these troops, you know what, we want the ticking army experience, so let's go ahead and just set them all to train. I know we're going to burn through a lot of our equipment, but it doesn't really matter. This surplus of cheap crap just really isn't going to do anything for us for literally years, so we might as well train. Ah, Poland crowns a king. How interesting. Next up on here, railway innovations, and then investments in Edison, and then research, because we want to get this as soon as possible to be able to start generating more research for things. Because yes, Italy needs her railways. We need to somehow figure out electricity and water dams, apparently. That minus 5% consumer goods is going to be very valuable. And then we're going to need to expand our universities. All right, perfect. Now, in our decision between dispersed or concentrated, we're only going to be producing a couple of the exact same things. So concentrating our industry is actually the best thing for us, even if that means potentially we're going to have a target on our back from getting bombed. Hopefully, that's not going to happen to us, but ahistorical, you know, has a chance of biting us in the butt. Next up, under political power, that means chief of army morale expert, so we can start to get some ticking army experience as soon as we can. Soviet Union sending aid to the Democratic People's Republic of... Yeah, listen, it's Ethiopia. I already withdrew from there. I don't care. Oh, Otto assumes the Hungarian crown. Well, that's going to be interesting on this side then. I wonder if Hungary's going to go for a little bit of a spicy thing over here. Habsburg. Okay, time to now develop the steel industry in Turkey because we're going to want more steel, and also the two civies are going to be helpful for us. And there goes nationalist Spain declaring war on regular Spain. Yeah, and because of how much time it's been, like 4 or 5 months past when it should have actually broken out, yeah, nationalists are going to die very quickly. We are not going to support them at all. All right, shoot, I missed this. As soon as you're at 25 non-aligned, that means you can go over here and start the Monarchy d'Italia path, or Monarchia d'Italia. Once we have done this, that means that we are going to start on the monarchist path, and we can get power to the king and move towards the papal end of things. Perfect. The monarchy is back in charge. Here we are, Kingdom of Italy with the sad egg-looking man. Okay. But we can't actually do this until we have 50% support for the monarchy, and right now we only have 30, so it's going to take quite a bit of time to be able to get there. So in the meantime, we go ahead and get army primacy and get ourselves some military factories. It doesn't really matter right now. We don't care about producing military factories, but having some for us is going to be helpful, so we might as well. All right, next up on here, the Fiocchi Munizioni, or Munizioni? It's for munitions. I know this means like it's for guns and ammo, okay? I understand that at least, even if I can't actually pronounce it. And damn it, I know I'm going to Italy here this next year. This is probably going to be really embarrassing for me. Either way, more mills. Get that done. Oh, Mexican Hunza declares war on Mexico. That's fun. Lovely stuff. Good to know that the world is as peaceful and civil as ever over here. Oh, Austria votes to unite with Hungary, so that's happening over here. And now let's see, we have multiple options here. We can go with, when it comes to our army, either preserving army traditions, which is going to increase the just base little power of our infantry, but not really do much else. And then there's a bandits war, which if we were going more mobile warfare, then that would be helpful. But in this case, we're not actually going to be doing that. We have a very specific plan, and for that, we want to have as strong of infantry as we can. So I'd say probably preserve army traditions is going to be the best. I could be wrong. If anyone at the end of this video wants to tell me that it would have been better to do the other way, then let me know. But hey, this whole thing is an experiment. It takes forever to get this down. If we really wanted to do it that slowly, or rather, I mean faster, we could do Undermine the Duce and then Conspiracies in Shadow, which would end up doing things like remove some of the fascism. But honestly, that's a waste of 70 days here at this point when we can instead do things to develop our country. Like increase our artillery production for more guns. Oh, yep, there goes the anarchists, and Japan is now getting involved in things. Oh, whoa, hey, Portugal. Portugal also having a civil war that is now going on and attacking Spain. Well, that could be interesting. Yunnan joined with Japan, which means that China is now fighting on two fronts. Okay. And the Carlists have now declared war, which means that they're also now going to be tearing Spain apart. Lovely. Okay, now we redirect the Alfa Romeo production, get ourselves some more military factories, and also bonuses towards truck and aircraft research, of which we are actually going to need some. Yugoslavia requests sale of airplanes? Sure, divert bomber production. I'm not producing any, so I'll take that in order to be able to get some more civvies going. Okay, perfect. Now that that focus tree is done, and we also have synthetic oil research, that means we can do the Industria de la Goma Sintetica, or Synthetica. Yeah, the synthetic oil stuff. We could do that and actually modernize and strengthen our industry. And we definitely want to strengthen northern industry because we want to be able to boost ourselves further, and the north is where the strongest stuff is, in my personal opinion. Honestly, there is no real reason to develop the south unless you're going for more of a naval game, but really, why would you? I'm just now checking this, but my puppet Croatia genuinely just went fully down the naval path. Why? For what purpose? You didn't do any of the industry that I wanted. Oh, wow. And Austria-Hungary is now actually a proper thing. What? Well, okay then. And that's all that we pretty much want to do right now over here on this side. We can't do anything over in this until we get 100 factories. So what we're going to need to do is probably just develop our stuff like army leaders and get our industry kind of sorted here. We're doing a pretty good job so far. Wait, China capitulated in 1938? Really? Oh my lord, Japan actually managed to do it. I've never seen the AI do it. Well, I mean, rather, I've seen them do it eventually, but never that quickly. What? Dang, okay. Stalinist victory in the Spanish Civil War. Great, great. That's gonna be a problem for me, I'm sure. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I should have done this earlier since I'm researching stuff for aircraft, but it's really important with the air experience you get industry liaisons. Why can I not speak this morning? So that you can just research stuff faster. Whoa, whoa, the Soviets, now they're breaking out in a civil war. It's 1938. People's Democratic Republic of Ethiopia is justifying against us. Why? For what? I have done nothing wrong. I swear to God, Ethiopia, if Ethiopia of all things is going to make me go down south and try to defend my interests, I swear to God, interest, why can I not speak? I will end you. Soviet bloc, oh God, you better not join with that, Ethiopia. Because now that all these have developed, it's time for me to start building up my mills. Because apparently I'm gonna need to start preparing stuff. France realigns foreign policy. I didn't even read what that is that said. I feel dumb. Okay, well, time for some new industrialization, and this is gonna be showing the first step of something that is going to break it, and I'll show you what I mean. Notice here right now that because of the programs that Italy gets, when you have Fiat as your tank company, this means that it's going to reduce the cost of tank production or any armor by 10%. That's going to become very important pretty soon. There's the new industrialization program. Okay, so with that done, are we at the level yet? We're at 48. We are so close. Come on, we are so close to this now. Just go ahead and get extraction industry for more resources, and then simultaneously we are going to need to work on the next one after that in case we end of the Soviet Civil War. Already? What? Well, we're just going to focus on extraction industry to get some more civvies and also some production going because we're going to need that for our new corporations. Wait, the People's Democratic Republic of Ethiopia declared war on nationalist France? Wait, that's fascist France. I didn't even realize it's fascist France. Oh boy, we have a monarchist Germany. No, we have a democratic Germany and a fascist France. Wow, I guess this is what the whole justification thing was. Okay, there it is, 50%. That means we can do power to the king. All right, wonderful. Let's go ahead and get that done. 1939, we're moving along pretty nicely at this point. Oh no, the death of the Pope. Well, anyway, we're gonna elect another one. All right, there is power to the king, which means it's time to seek papal support and begin to align ourselves with the Pope. As soon as we have sought papal support, that means that we are gonna be able to go down here and begin to expand the Lateran Treaty, and it's gonna take like a year and a half or so, I think, for us to be able to potentially switch to the Pope. I'm pretty sure that'll take until around mid-1940 until 1941, perhaps. So we expand the Lateran Treaty, go ahead and get that done. Do agents of the church and start getting all this going. And let's go ahead and create an agency since we are doing this right now here to get agents of the church. We're gonna be the master papal spies involved in everything. Secret Catholic cabal. Wait, United Kingdom announces the Balkan Diplomatic Initiative. Okay, I guess. I don't know what they're doing. We just need to strengthen the papacy. Germany speaks out against the Soviet Union. Hey, that's where the good stuff is going to be. Excellent. Soviets not large-scale exercise. It's good to know that at the very least, I'm not the one who's going to be getting targeted in all this. Because I now need to go disband the black shirts and passed liturgical reforms to strengthen things even further onto the side of the papacy. Black shirts are disbanded, which means we can go over here and now condemn fascism, moving even further aside. One more after I think a year or so, and we will be good to go. For the rest of that, there's nothing else for us to really do on this side. So instead, let's go ahead and switch over here and get new corporations, and that's going to pretty much stop us from being able to build any kind of civilian factories. All right, with that done, we could do prepare for the coming war, but now it's time to actually set course. The reason being is that the focus immediately after that is Mare Nostrum. And the crazy thing about this and how stupidly powerful this is because for whatever reason, it's going to give us a 2-year ahead of time and a 100% research bonus towards the research of super heavy tank. Can you potentially see where this is going to be a little bit broken? So in order to get those super heavy tanks, we have to make sure that we have heavy tanks researched right here, which we're going to do. And oh crap, I didn't realize we were maxed out on army experience. I probably should have caught that earlier. Okay, you would think Italy, okay, classic thing, grand battle plan doctrine. Or no, we're going to be creating tanks, so we're going to go mobile warfare. No, my friends, we're going to go superior firepower doctrine for a very particular reason that I'm going to show here. I don't want to waste all my army experience, so we're going to wait and see if we can get stuff to make that cheaper before we can go ahead and buy the next level. And simultaneously, we're going to start preparing a collaboration government over here in France. Just, for a little bit of fun. Listen, guys, we're peaceful. We're a peaceful papal player. There's nothing wrong with that. Wait, British Parliament decides to intervene in the Benelux. Why, among all things? Okay, then. As long as you don't interfere with my sea, I don't really give a shit. And so I guess now while we wait, we just go ahead and do air innovations and start developing our nation even more because Italy just gets stupid bonuses the longer that it goes on. Oh, what the fuck? United Kingdom just declared war on Catholic Mexico. Did they seize all your stuff and you didn't take kindly to that, United Kingdom? Well, good luck to you. We haven't developed anything yet, but don't worry, we still have the Italian legions, the famous great military of Italy. Oh, well, now India's having a civil war. This world is just interesting. Now we can do all roads lead to Rome, which gives us a boosted supply range of 10%, which is stupidly powerful, plus allowing us to build infrastructure quicker and giving us war goals on everything else around us. This is insane, but we don't want to do this yet because we still need to wait for the Pope to take power. Honduras joins the Allies. Okay, all that is happening. Mexico is getting a little trigger happy down here. And we have the improved heavy tank chassis, which means, mind you, now in 1940, we have a 2-year ahead of time. We can get the super heavy tank chassis in 189 days, meaning before 1941 even rolls around, we will have the heavy tank chassis. That is insane. Wait, Dominion of Canada? What do you mean Canada capitulated? To what? Oh my God, the United States. What? Wait a minute. Oh my God, the United States is fighting the Allies. For what? For what? Oh, because it guaranteed Mexico. The United States guaranteed Mexico and Britain attacked. God dang it. Well, anyway, June of 1940 rolls around. We can finally do liturgical reforms, which means that the Pope has ascended and God wills it, everybody. Grand Master of the Equestrian Order of the Holy Sepulchre of Jerusalem. Jerusalem. God dang it, I really can't speak. Division organization plus 3%. Cavalry attack plus 10%. Baby, we got the Pope. Which, of course, that means that the other focus tree is unlocked, which means that we now have the papacy reborn. Beautiful. The Pope ascends to power. God wills it, everybody. And now we can get Deus Vult, attack plus 5%, factory output plus 10%, because of course, why not? Oh, Belgium joins the Central European Alliance. Oh, wait, okay, no, it wasn't from a war. They're just preparing for a war with Germany. And now, my friends, here it is. A time for war gained the puppet focus goal against every country in Europe that is not majority Catholic, which is simply just lovely. But it also modifies military industry by a minus 20% cost for the super heavy tank chassis production and increases super heavy tank chassis armor by 10%. Also, once the super heavy tank chassis is complete, it will give us our very own variant called the Hand of God. We are 67 days away from having the super tank chassis itself, which means we timed this perfectly. So now, yes, baby, it's time for war. Wait, that's a nation Francais you joined Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that in a war to ally with Mexico? Oh, okay. We're going to have to take them out here earlier, much earlier than I anticipated. Wait, did that say Venezuela? How many things are fighting against Mexico in this scenario? No, not fighting against. They're joining. Oh, my Lord. Nation Francais, why would you do this? Germany under... Wait, what do you mean Germany under attack? No, it's their war with the Soviets. Oh, boy. Oh boy, the Central European Alliance is now facing off against the SSSR. Well, luckily for me, it's a time for war. It's a time for war. I'm a Mario. Which doesn't give me a war goal against France, but I can justify on them and it will only take me 20 days. So let's go ahead and justify that war goal. And now that will allow me to produce the ultimate super heavy tank, the Hand of God. Which for whatever reason on its own, maybe it's a bug because of how this whole thing has been programmed and they haven't really worked out all the kinks yet for the patch. But it says that I can't actually make it right now. If we go and check it and what it is, it has improved rocket launchers, which, okay, that's pretty nice, I guess. And it's marked in here, though, as artillery and not a super heavy tank. But that doesn't make sense. No. The Hand of God, if we switch this over to an improved medium howitzer, is actually a super heavy tank with a 4-man turret. And I don't know why it has all this extra cannon and crap here. We literally do not need any of this. Nope, instead we're going to replace it with things like easy maintenance to decrease the cost even further. And if I really wanted to make this thing beefy, I would add on sloped armor. And everyone, I give you the super heavy Il Duce, which, no, we're going to change this. I know it's not patched yet, but this is the Hand of God. Armed with an improved medium howitzer for that extra soft attack. This is all we need right now until we develop the heavy howitzer. Now, you're probably looking at me and you're wondering, well, Stack, why are we creating this? What is the purpose of this monstrosity that costs 64 production? Well, I'm glad that you asked. This is armor that is usually significantly more expensive than what it is here. But the sheer amount of bonuses that we have on it right now, we already have super heavy tank chassis production cost minus 20%. And in addition to that, all armor is reduced by an additional 10% because of fiat. And as soon as we go down this path from all roads lead to Rome to modern musculus, I can't say anything. It is reduced further by an additional 20% plus 10% armor, if I'm right and this stacks. Which actually, on that note, this is not an Iron Man game, so I'm going to go ahead and check that real quick. All right, focus.autocomplete, all roads lead to Rome, and then modern musculus. Musculus thing. And if I'm right on this, let's see, military industry, it does not say. Does it stack? It doesn't seem to show. Ah, damn it. Okay. Maybe they patched it, or maybe that wasn't a thing here in the first place, but it doesn't actually apply there. But still, a reduction of 30% cost in total is still really nice. And it also gave me the free thing of the cataphract mortis. But I don't care about this. I don't want this. We only want the Hand of God, baby. But still, there's a very key reason as to why we are rolling with this. Yes, it may cost 64 production, but once production of these things starts rolling around, as it turns out, we have this in 1940, almost 1941. Because check this out. If you go to our standard infantry division template right now, which is a classic, just a 12 width with engineers and artillery, there's nothing special about it. We may be able to add on super heavy SP artillery, but we cannot actually add super heavy tanks in this as a regular battalion. No, instead, super heavy tanks are now support companies, which instead of the usual 40 only use 20 tanks. And so the special division that we've created for this is going to simply be a classic 7-2 with super heavy tanks. You make sure on your equipment side, once we've done this, that the only super heavy tank that they're going to be able to use is the Hand of God. And that gives this classic 7-2, it is just a standard 7-2, a armor rating of 83 with still a soft attack of 232, which may not seem like a lot, but wait. Because the super heavy tank is a support company, this means it's affected by the things that affect support companies. Namely, we go over here to doctrines to superior firepower, and if you complete integrated support and regimental combat teams, both of which increase your support company's soft attack by 25% each, then this means that those bonuses now apply to the tank, and it has a plus 60% attack to its soft attack. Once we go ahead and get mechanized offensive and then go down the path of air-land battle, this is also going to increase their hard attack and all armor variants soft attack an additional plus 10% again, plus hard attack plus 10%. This is insane. It may just become the new meta for something like Italy. Even if you don't rush Papal, this still means that you're going to be able to do the musculata, and get that same kind of effect. So screw it, before France can go ahead and react, let's go ahead and declare war on them and attack. Let's go. We're going to overwhelm them with sheer numbers and bullshit. Come on, here we go. Move on in. Simultaneously, let's go over here and we are going to raise up conscription. We're going to need as many men as possible thrown into here. Okay, 48,000 dead on our side, but we've killed a hell of a lot more of the French. So you know what? Just prepare. All right, there it is, El Vento Aereo, the Golden Wind. Another thing is, because we're at war with a major country, that means we can do Super Aereo, which is going to increase our air efficiency, but no, we can do Super Sercito. I can't freaking speak. But this is really going to help us, and if we can eventually get down here, it's only going to increase the production of everything that we have even more. 20. That means the first of these units could be converted over to the legendary Altar Boys. And we'll just keep on gradually switching these out. Naturally, of course, we're going to reduce supply consumption because these things are going to be a little bit beefy with the tanks. All right, let's go. Keep on pushing in. It's funny. We put in one unit of those tanks, and now our fuel consumption is so high. All right, that means it's time for self-propelled guns. Then we can beeline ourselves down here and help with production even more. All right, let's go. Throw yourselves at the line, men. I don't care. We're going to sacrifice the land as much as we possibly have to. Oh, whoa. No, United Kingdom. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do this. I'm trying to take as much as I possibly can. This is my kill. You could kindly fuck off. And yes, France capitulates to us. That's exactly what I want. Now, do they have... Yeah, Mexico is a mate. For whatever reason, Mexico is also a major in this. But hey, by taking over France, that just means more factories to produce more hands of God. And simultaneously, because I know I'm not going to be able to do anything against Mexico, I'm just going to go ahead and start justifying against Spain. We're now managing to produce one hand of God a day. Lovely. Time to end the duopoly. And then once we get Ferrea Mole Forero Quere, this means that we are going to get an additional 5% defense and 5% breakthrough for all armor. It just gets stronger. All right, Spain, goodbye to you too. Turkish Republic requests light tanks. Yeah, sure. Quick, just spread the units out. The more that we can spread the front line, the better. Wonderful. And now we have a breakthrough. How many have I lost in this fight? Oh my God. Okay, 70K already. But you know what? It's a price to pay if we're going through the mountains. And you know what? I'm willing to pay it. God wills it. Oh my God, we're not even winning the fights. When the super heavies are involved, the Altar Boys just blitz through. And there it goes. Spain falls just like that. We can go ahead and take everything along with their navy, seize all of that, seize their resources, and boom, that is done. Well, Germany, you seem to be pretty distracted over here with the SSR, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and spread a little bit, not democracy, but rather Catholic authoritarianism in your general direction. I didn't have a funny line to say there. I just really like the idea of the Catholics coming back and taking Germany. There we go. Charge, you bastards. Let's go. Oh man, this is actually a bit of a trade back and forth. Oh my God, I'm losing a lot of guys. Shoot, hold on. We gotta be a little bit smarter about this. Apparently throwing away all of my men's lives is not really a good Italian way. Yep, and like that resulted in the death of like 50,000 men over the span of 2 weeks. Okay, we'll be a little bit smarter. Nope, there goes Belgium. Actually, wait, that was actually very quick to knock out. Okay, just let them throw themselves at me here. We are weakening them on this side. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a fight. Oh crap, they took the islands. They took the freaking islands. Oh, yep, they are throwing themselves at me now. As it turns out, that's probably what I needed to do on the side in order to weaken them anyway. I probably should have done that. Holy crap, yep, they are grinding at me. Oh my God, and I am bleeding out some men too. Theirs appears to be way worse though. Oof, we are also murdering them in the sky. We are taking care of a lot here. Soviet Socialist Republic proposes a mutual assistance pact. Well, I guess Soviets, I'm also interested in sharing alms and wealth, and I guess the Catholic Church really is also kind of communist. Sure, I'll take a non-aggression pact with you. The Soviet Italian. What the hell, man? Oh my God, we are just blitzing right through them. Oh boy. A lot of you all are gonna end up dying over on this side. Luxembourg wiped. Yep, that fixes over here. And the Italian tree is just so incredibly broken still because you can mobilize railway guns and just spawn 4 free ones. 4 years and shoving. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I can't speak. And those 4 railway guns will go to perfect use on our frontline armies. Oh my God, our guys just blitz right through. It's too simple. It's too simple. Just crush them. I'm actually running out of fuel because of how many tanks we're now putting on the front line. It's why we're only building synthetic factories at this point, because it's all I can do. There we go. Catholic action, surround even more. And wipe him out. Lovely. Oh, wait, what was that? That's the final level of artillery? Well, guess what? That means we can now go over here to the Hand of God that we've been producing a lot of, and we can create an even better variant. Because instead of using the improved medium howitzer, we can instead go over here to heavy armament and use the heavy howitzer and pump that up at its piercing and everything else even more. Simply freaking beautiful. Let's go, push into Amsterdam. Can't stop the Altar Boys. We're coming to sing. Oh, there goes the Dutch. The Dutch are knocked out. Oh my God, they have so many more units than I thought they did over here. What the hell? Screw it. Okay, push in. Let's just go. Oh, Oh, that's like 30 divisions caught right here. Let's go. Let's go. Wipe him out. Wipe him out. Keep on going. An invitation to the Heraclean Convention? No, that would be destabilizing the Mediterranean, as though I wasn't doing that already. They outnumber me. They outnumber me so heavily, and they cannot stop me. As long as I am Iker, I can just wipe them out over and over again. These tanks are so stupid powerful. How many have we wiped out at this point? Oh my lord, we've killed a lot, to say the least. To the point now that they don't have any more troops really on the front line. So you know what? Let's just go. Just go. Just throw them. We can take them. The Papal State is seizing all of Europe. Yep, there goes Germany. They're gone. But it's not over yet because Poland and Austria-Hungary are still a thing. And even with the Germans wiped out, that still means there's more over here to finish. Except now with no German forces showing up their front line, I'm sure that means that, yep, there come the Soviets. And the Polish are desperately trying to sabotage their industry to stop us from moving forward, but it's not gonna work. Nope, instead my troops are moving in from all sides. Stop sabotaging all this crap, man. You won't be able to hold out. Yep, there goes Austria-Hungary. They're knocked out now. Wait, what is this stinky bullshit? Hey, chill. Oh, I didn't realize Denmark was an enemy. Okay, we gotta hurry ourselves up here. Oh, so close, 98%. Come on, just push in. Germany may be trying to come back, but they're not gonna be able to hold this. Yup, there it goes. There it freaking goes. There's only one possible answer. The Catholic Dominion is coming back. Like, we're taking everything. And there you go. There we have it. The end of the Great Peace. Poland might be trying to desperately sabotage everything in the end. But the Papal States have taken all of Europe. What the hell, man? Like, I'm not even trying anymore. It's that stupid. For whatever reason, this division just simply can't be stopped. It's such a basic infantry, but it hardly uses any supply. It has decent attack. So when you load up the front line with as many of these as possible, they just seem to storm through everything. And so, okay, national focus, new Roman citizens. We're going to grant citizenship, which will increase compliance, it'll lower resistance, and you know what? We're reforming the new Roman Empire. That's damn right. Goodbye, Yugoslavia and Tito. I think you're gonna crack like a Tostito. Cracker. Okay, never mind. Just destroy, please. Yep, there goes Yugoslavia. Knock that one out real quick. And oh, I didn't even realize that they had Bulgaria to help them. Well, that's also gonna go by real quick. Yep, there they go. That knocks them out. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't realize I was also fighting Saudi Arabia. But you know what? If I want to take the Holy Land, I'm gonna take the Holy Land then. Well, part of it. At least this part here. We're gonna unite all the religions into one under Papa Pio. Soviets? What do you mean you canceled my non-aggression pact? Listen, hey, I thought we were in this together, you traitorous bastard. All will serve the Pope, and the United Kingdom decides to hand over Palestine. Yes! With that, our glorious unification is almost complete. Whoa, wait, Soviets. Did you just really go and declare war on me? Me, the non-aggression friend that was totally not gonna betray you. You terrible bastard. How dare you? I trusted you. Oh my god, whoa, wait, this is actually becoming a significantly bigger war than I thought that it would. They're being attacked on all sides. Wait a minute, is this the capital of the Soviet Union over here? Why? Oh god, they're actually going to get wrecked on all sides. They only have around 200 divisions, which I say only, but considering that it's spread out over this entire massive thing, that's not very much at all. And considering every single one of my divisions is now an altar boy, you're not going to be able to stop this tidal wave. Wait, was that say fall of Vladivostok? Oh my god, they are actually taking everything. Yep, I think we withdrew the defensive line here far enough. Let's go ahead and begin pushing because we can take everything over here now. Wait, that's Afghanistan capitulate? No, don't capitulate to the Soviets that way. Also, wait, hold up. I'm realizing I may be taking all of this, but the Soviet capital is down here. No. Please, for the love of God, Japan, I don't know what's happening over here, but if you could just please take the capital, I would greatly appreciate it. My line has spread so thin over here, I physically won't be able to move very much. I need to get more troops. Finnish Democratic Republic. Wait, when was that even a thing? Oh, wow. Okay, we're taking that up here. Okay, I just spawned out 66 really shitty divisions just so I could try and flesh out the front line because it's getting spread so incredibly thin up here. Mongol. Oh, are they betraying? No, wait, no, they're joining as our enemy. God damn it. Okay, I thought for a second they were betraying the Soviets, but nope, that was simply too good to to think. Oh my God. Finally. Thank you, Japan. Thank you for finally taking the South. Okay. And there it is. There it is, the end peace deal, the peace deal to save all peace deals. Everyone, I give you the Papal States of Eurasia. I don't even know how the hell this managed to work out as well for me as it did. This was incredible. Guys, I'm telling you this right now. The new thing of super heavy tanks being able to be added onto infantry divisions as simple support companies is bringing back support company Space Marines. It really is, because it's not necessarily all that expensive if you have ideas that reduce down the cost of armor. If you get that and it's a reduction of like 10%, that's not much off of a light tank, because if it's 4, it's reduced down to, 3.6. But if it costs 60 IC and that gets reduced down to 54, that's a pretty significant difference. And mind you, that's only 10%. When we're talking like Italy and it's a minus 30%, like, okay, here in the end, what was our final tally on abilities? I didn't do Navy at all, so that doesn't matter. We got some pretty decent bonuses to air, but really, the additional supply range, the reduction in army leader cost, the division defense on core territory, the leader experience gain plus 10% in extra population, plus the fact that for all armor, our defense was increased by 5, our breakthrough by 5, the production cost was reduced by 5 for aircraft. Like, the bonuses that Italy gets, though it's weak in the beginning, it seems, just stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. This is incredibly powerful. And honestly, we really could see the beginning of Italy's super heavy tank meta. I can't believe that is a thing. But the fact that you can attach tanks like that as a support company just means that if you build your entire thing around soft attack, I know I even got to get smoke and fire for an additional 5% breakthrough, but you build your entire thing around soft attack and lo and behold, you can do a scary amount of damage. Either way, I really wanted to check that out because I saw the dev diary and I wanted to see what it could create. And I don't know if they're going to patch this, but while you can, guys, jump in on this because it is crazy. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out the links down in my description below, whether it's for Patreon, checking out my coffee, or the trips that I'm going to be leading to Europe here over the course of the next year. I'm actually taking people to Italy, ironically enough, and there's still some spots left for the early bird sign up, so go ahead and check that out. Everyone, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and goodbye, guys.